What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Yes, I did cut the beard a little bit. Yes, I got the gold on. Yes, I got the gold hair. You know how we do. We're here for another hot Ariel's Entertainment Podcast episode. I am so stoked. We have an amazing guest. Come through, tell your friends and family. Be like, yo, Ariel's here. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us for another Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Oh my gosh, it's Friday. It's a beautiful day here in Denver, Colorado. But guess what? We have an amazing guest all the way from North Carolina. We have people listening all the way from North Carolina. Shout out Tammy Johnson, aka Podcast Dream Big, Live Large. Where you at? Tell us what's up with it.
Ariel, first of all, dude, thank you so much. I love your energy. Your vibe is just like dope. So thank you for that. So my name is Tammy G Johnson. I am from South Carolina, but I live in North Carolina. I have a podcast called Dream Big, Live Large. So I talk to anybody that has a story that feels like they can inspire other people through telling people about their story and showing them that they can succeed no matter what they do. I've interviewed people from if you've ever seen the movie Juice,
Yes.
Khalil
Yes.
Kane.
Okay.
I've interviewed Raheem.
Okay.
From Juice. I've interviewed Chrisette Michelle. I've interviewed Raheem Devon. I've interviewed entrepreneurs, musicians, you name it. So
jeez,
I feel it's important for people to get their story out. So that's why I love podcasting. That's why I do it. And that's that's just a little about me right now. I am helping entrepreneurs put out ebooks to promote their businesses. I'm also helping people put out cookbooks, helping people put out their story for their life in like an autobiography, that type of thing, memoirs. So I'm excited about that path. I got a whole goal. I'll tell you about it in a little bit, but that is just a little about me. I'm just going to let you jump right back in, man.
That is fucking awesome. Good for you.
Appreciate it.
You're just killing it. You're meeting people left and right. You're networking. And that's what this podcast is all about. We're all about
Yes, sir.
networking. Yeah. We're all about networking and just like having a great time, being happy and helping each other out. Community, big time. So guys, Tammy Johnson's in the house. I told you, this ain't no joke. I'm getting much better on my podcast too. I've been learning from Tammy. So here we go, guys. Let's get straight to the business. But before that, Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, we're available on all podcast platforms, Apple, Spotify, iHeart, all the above. If you like this, like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. I'm so happy Tammy's here. I love talking to other podcasters. And what you do, what you say, you do stuff for other artists or other creators with their books if they want to do so. I can't wait to get into that. We got an amazing packed show. Like I said, Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, arielent.com. You know, before we jump into the topic, and we got to do the business, which pays the bills, guys. So thank you so much. Here we go. Let's bring it up. Our first one, arielent.com. Don't wear it out. arielent.com. There we go. We got the white t-shirt, red t-shirt, sticker and pen. Cop that. I'll throw a sticker and pen for free. Check that out. It's going hot right now. We got only, as I see here in the storage, we only have whites and medium, one red and small, one white and small, and one extra large in red, guys. Selling out. These are going quick, and once they sell out, it's done. We'll get new merch up, but that's it. These are the classic. I'm telling you, the classic. They're going quick. This is like my third run buying these, and after I'm done with these, and I just want them gone, and then we're gonna get some new merch, new designs, new logos. I can't wait. I feel like it's holding me back if I don't sell them out, so we got to get them gone, guys. So we get new merch. arielent.com. Thank you guys so much. Another way to support me is go to my YouTube. Let me bring that up right now because I should be prepared, but I do it live, baby. We do it live. Boom. arielent.com will take you to the YouTube too, but you can just go to YouTube, type in arielent.com like this, and then arielent.com. Boom. It's right there. Full of knowledge, full of wisdom from other people passionate about what they're doing in life, what they're happy about. We do it all right there. my cousin called. He's like, bro, I got all the links. I'm sending it to all my friends. So I was like, dude, that's a great idea. I'm going to tell that to all my listeners here. So grab a link, right? Grab a link here at YouTube and send it to all your friends and family on your phone. That's it. I'm not asking for a plane ticket. I'm not asking for a new car. Okay. I'm not asking you to pick me up at McDonald's. So thank you so much, guys. Just go to YouTube, arielent.com. Woo! Look at me, Johnny Cash cover live concert. Guys, I got back into the music game. I'm back in the music. Okay. And last month I did a quinceanera. Woo! I'm a photographer too. arielent.com. I do music. I did my 3rd show yesterday and I'm so happy. I'm about to throw it up probably next week, editing. And then I got family in town. So I've been pretty busy. And there it is. Episode 79 went out last week. We got 30 views already. Guys, we hit 126. We hit 126 yesterday subscribers. So grateful. And what it's all about is I just want to thank you guys so much for sharing the link, for the comments, the positivity, and the emails, the feedback, the DMs. It's crazy. I can't even keep up. So thank you guys so much. If I haven't answered back, I will though. I always answer back. So thank you guys so much. My other couple buddies, and they were like, bro, you got so much content. I'm just going to chill with my girlfriend all weekend and just binge on all your content, bro. I was like, dude, that's not a bad idea. There's nothing else better to do. Just get some pizza, have some popcorn, get some drinks. You already know what you do. And throw it on, man. There's so much content. I go around, do shout outs to businesses. I join, look at this one right here. Look at those muscles. Look at that. I go on other podcasts, do shout outs. Look at there I am right there too. Woo-hoo-hoo! I got Oliver Twix from ANTM straight up right there. Episode 74. That's big time right there. But I'm so happy, guys. So thank you so much. arielent.com. Share the link with all your friends and family, your neighbors, your husband, your wife, your cousins, everybody. So thank you so much. Oh yeah. My PayPal, my Venmo, and my Apple Cash, and all that links right here. So thank you guys for all the donations at the end of the show. Let's just do it now. Let's just do the shout outs right now. Everybody for all the donations. It truly helps me out a lot. So it truly means the world to me. Thank you so much. I'm pumped up. It's what I want to do for the rest of my life. And here we go. Carolyn, thank you so much. Twisted Grape Radio, as always hooking it up. Nick Fiore, always hooking it up. And my boy, all the way from Las Vegas, Branson Brophy. Thank you guys so much. You know what? That's 4 donations in 1 week, and I couldn't believe it. So thank you guys so much. God bless. Be safe when you're out. I was walking this morning, and the weirdest shit. It was weird. I was walking my cat this morning, and I go out the block, and it was like almost 7. It's straight up early, and it's unfortunate. I don't know. God bless. I said a prayer for everybody there, but there was just an ambulance, 2 fire engines, 2 cop cars, and a car to the side, some windows smashed in, and a bike on the other side. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So I just did a quick prayer. And you guys, that's what I'm saying. Be safe. Take your time driving. Look both ways. Even if it's a one way, don't give a fuck. Look left and right. There's cars driving the wrong way all the dang time. So be safe. If you're riding a bike, don't rely on other people watching you. You got to watch out for other people. Do not rely on other people. That's just for everything. Don't rely on other people watching you. You got to watch yourself and watch them. So be safe when you're driving, just take your time. Just take your time. Take your time. Take your time. That's all I got to say. And I'm going to say a quick prayer here, like I did. Angel of God, our guardian dear, to whom God love commits us here, ever this day and night, be at our side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Thank you, God, so much for having Tammy on the podcast. Thank you, God, for all the listeners around the world. Thank you, God, for our passions coming together, networking on the same frequency. Everybody's here at the same time. Thank you for the food we're able to eat. Thank you for us having money for the things we need, because things are going up. So thank you, God, for us having money and not us having to worry. So thank you, God, for everything, watching over us. answering our dreams and wishes, our family. And thank you guys so much. That's our dreams and wishes coming true. Thank you guys so much. Amen. And that's it. The more I say that, the more it's just amazing. God just blesses me. It's so amazing. Guys, let's give a round of applause. Tammy, who's in the arena. Tammy Johnson, what is up?
Man, nothing. First of all, thank you for that prayer. Appreciate that. Appreciate you sharing. Nothing is up, man. I appreciate you having me here. Like,
no, appreciate
seriously.
you. No, appreciate you. I want to let the listeners know Tammy Johnson and I met on Clubhouse. And it was one of the most coolest experience. She was very welcoming. And from that, I remember I just jumped in the call and told us who you are. And I was like, yo, I'm Ariel podcaster. Come through. I need to get some guests. And you came through. You're like, yeah, I'll follow you. It was just so cool. So I want to say thank you so much for that warm welcome on Clubhouse.
Man, that's nothing. Like, I appreciate you coming in there with that awesome energy, with just being down to earth, sharing your story with everybody else that was in there. That was super dope. I appreciate you just being there, man. Clubhouse is amazing. It's been an amazing resource. So yeah.
Have you heard anything about Clubhouse banning people or just like banning the wrong people for no reason?
I've heard that in some rooms. Oh wow. No way.
Yeah. When you met me, I was only on TikTok for I'm not TikTok. I was only on Clubhouse for 5 days.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, still to this day. I wish I'll show you after the show. Still, I was on there for 5 days and I emailed them 2 weeks for 2 weeks every day. They got two emails. They got suspension at Clubhouse or something like that. And then something at Clubhouse just to reach them. Right. So I emailed them twice a day. At first, the first week I emailed them twice a day. A week later, I emailed them again, nothing. I was like, this is crazy. And I don't know what, I have no clue what happened. It's just yeah. And so, and they've never answered none of my emails.
Wow.
I know.
That is crazy.
I was up I had Clubhouse from 7 a.m. till 4 p.m, and then I'd get off, and then it said I got suspended. I emailed them, and I was just like, "Are you kidding? But I go in there still. You can go in there, but you can't jump in things. You can't email people. You can't even look at your followers. You can't even do shit. But you can just jump in there. But if you click on anything, it says you're suspended. This is your right. So but when I go in there, I see conversations talking about the craziest stuff, the titles, I'm like, I've never went on Clubhouse and talked about any of those titles. And I'm just like, what happened? But
that's wild.
I know.
That's wild.
I'm so grateful we met. I guess I have no idea, but I'm so grateful we met. And that's how we met on Clubhouse. So that's a plus. Thank you to God for that. God was like, you don't need Clubhouse. Keep doing your other stuff. And so I was like,
yes, sir.
Pretty much that's how I took it as. I'm not gonna lie. The first 4 days, probably 3 days, I was just butthurt. I couldn't even explain it. Cause usually when you something on Instagram or TikTok, you send something to them, they respond back quick, really quick. And so I'm just like, what happened? Clubhouse, shout out. Where you at? I'm gonna hit you up again. I'm not giving up. But
you should straight up.
I will. I just don't get it. But other than that, Tammy, tell me about your podcast and where we can follow you, because I got it right here.
Perfect. So my podcast is called Dream Big, Live Large. So I have a website. It's dreambigll.com. So you can follow me on Instagram at dreambigll.
There we go.
Yep. So there I go. So
Dream
you can
Big
find me there.
LL. That's DreamBill. Guys, follow, subscribe. Let's go right now. Check it out.
Yep,
Oh, it's
yep,
so
yep.
cool. And then you said you had a website, so let me bring that up.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
That's the
There it
podcast.
is.
Dream Big, Live Large podcast. That's what there we go.
There you go. Yep. DreamBigLL.com. Yeah, you can check out all the interviews there. I still have interviews I need to upload to the site, but yeah,
sure.
That's where you can find everything. So I appreciate you, showing everybody where they can go to check me out.
Absolutely. And then we have a YouTube channel.
We do.
There it is, guys. Check it out. Dream Big, Live Large podcast. It's brand new. She's getting into the YouTube game. She's doing it all. So you know what I do? Let's do it all together, guys. We hit the subscribe. Boom. That's how
appreciate you.
Woo!
Oh, I see. I just got the notification. I appreciate you, Ariel.
Yo, we do it. Yo, Tammy, we do it live. That's what I say. We do it live.
That's dope.
There it is.
That's dope, bro.
And then okay, guys, here's her link tree. She has a lot of things. We're about to talk about a few of them because we only have a short time. She's busy. She got a limo already waiting for her. She got people waiting for her. She got her agent waiting for us. I was like, all right, I'm going to have to hurry on this. So here we go. We got to talk about the hottest things right now that's going on in Tammy's life. There's the link tree, guys, at Phoenix Star 9. Tammy, give us a little bit about this real quick. Tell us just a quick brief while I go turn on my ring light.
In the show, no problem. So in the link tree, you guys will be able to see a couple things. So I have a webinar, which actually is going to be rescheduled, teaching people how to publish their book on Amazon. So that's out there. So you can always still go to my link tree, linktree.com/Phoenix Star 9. If you want to get tickets for that. If you're just like, bump it, I don't want to do it myself. Hey, look, ebook pre-consultation. It's a free discovery call. You click that, you schedule some time to talk with me.
Yeah.
And we can get it on and get it done.
Wow.
And the only other thing I kind of want to touch on is the ebook, How to Make Money with Your Music. That actually became a #1 bestseller on Amazon. So go there. Let's get it back to the top.
Let's get back to the top. I'm glad that's a perfect segue. Let's bring it over here. Amazon, guys, there it is. That's her book right there. How to Make Money with Your Music. Performing arts.
There you go.
There you go. Wow. So how long did that take you to write up?
Not long at all, because it's funny. I actually created that. I blog a lot. Well, I used to blog a lot.
Word, yeah.
And that actually came after I created an article years ago. And then I said, you know what? I can turn this article into an ebook. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to put it together and put it out there. And that was something that, just kind of shot to the top. I had a lot of people that supported me, like my family, my friends. And they just were like, okay, let's go ahead and get this book. And I had people messaging me saying, hey, look, I just got your book. And I wasn't expecting that.
Wow.
And that took it to the top. Now that was actually a couple of months ago. That was like back in February, probably March. And then I did another ebook about how to start a podcast. So I did that as well. I think that's what I linked to, but yeah.
Is that up right now too?
Podcast up and running quickly.
Oh,
so I did that.
Oh, so it's out right now? How to start a podcast?
Yeah, that's out. That one, it did get on the bestseller list.
Right here. Everything you need to know.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my gosh, Tammy. Killing it.
We weren't playing. We ain't playing.
No, we're not.
Yeah, so I got that up there. So I say, I've been doing this for myself. I can teach other people how to do it.
Wow.
So that's what I've been working on. I have a personal goal. I'm trying to get at least 300 people published this year. So far, I think, we have probably gotten like maybe 12 people published so far. So I have quite a ways to go. But,
still a good goal to have, though.
I said, I'm going to do it. I said, I'm going to help some people get their story out there, get their books out there and get it done. Wow. So that's what I've been working on, man. I appreciate the love.
I'm so blown away. That's beautiful. What about the cover on this? Did you shoot the picture on that with the mic with the headphones?
Nah, that's actually a royalty-free photo
Okay.
that I got. I
That's
cleared the
sweet.
background off
I
of
like
it
that.
and created the ebook, man. Created the cover myself. So yeah, I do everything in the house.
Wow. You know what? I want to
Yes,
go
sir.
back to the consultation, the ebook consultation. Because you help write, right? You help write the ebook.
Correct. Right.
Is there a certain how long you want to have it, or does it matter, or whatever?
It really doesn't matter. I say you need to have at least 3 pages.
Yeah.
At least 3 pages. It's not a thing that has to be long at all. I give people an outline for how they need to structure everything from the chapters
Look at
to how they format the book.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
like specific questions to get like a vibe or kind of what.
Yes, exactly.
So you're like,
Exactly.
so for instance, I want an ebook. I want to do an ebook like on how to be grateful, right?
Yeah.
So I can,
Dope.
yeah, and so something like, and can you let the listeners know what an ebook stands for?
Oh yeah, like electronic book. That's it. And that's just, something you can read on a tablet. It can be a PDF. You can download it from Amazon Kindle. You can find it anywhere. It can be something as simple as a PDF document.
So dope. I'm so happy that so you got all these books, you got the YouTube, you got the Instagram. When did you start taking your podcast serious? What did you take more serious, the writing or the podcast?
The podcast came first, before the writing, right?
Wow.
So let me give you a little bit of history. So before I even did like any type of podcasting, I had a blog like where I did music promotion, like I put artists on there, and I just blogged about music industry type stuff, right? And the way that this happened, because I started doing podcasting when I was interviewing artists, like on my radio show.
Word.
So I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that for a couple years. So probably around 2017 is when I probably stopped interviewing people on my podcast. And I said, you know what? Last year was when I said, I'm going to go ahead and just I'm going to do a whole nother podcast and I'm going to name it. I'm going to do something positive. I'm just going to name it Dream Big, Live Large. And I'm like, I have a goal. I'm going to get these celebrities. I have written it down.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to get these celebrities on my show.
Yep.
But I'm also going to interview the everyday person as well.
Yeah,
so
of course. That's so dope.
I was excited because I was like, you know what? It's a challenge.
It is.
I just said, I'm just going to do it. And then I just started emailing people.
Yeah.
And then I started getting responses.
Yep.
Sometimes it was a no, or sometimes I didn't hear back until later.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I heard back from some people, I was in shock. I was like, really? You want to be on my show? I think the first person I ever had
right?
was like, I think Chingy. I had gotten Chingy. I had found his PR person through Twitter. So when I found his PR person through Twitter, I found a PR person on Twitter because I went through Chingy's Twitter page.
Yeah.
And he said, and on the bio, it basically says, message his agent or his PR person for inquiries. So I did.
Yeah.
And
that
was a wrap.
Yeah.
That was a wrap.
Isn't that crazy when you do it? Isn't it sweet how that happens?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. It's crazy because, and this is just the biggest mistake I've ever made, just podcasting. I use this one platform, right? I wish I would have thought of Zoom back then, but I use this one platform called TalkShoe, and I did not record the interview. So we did it live, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Anytime I'm doing it live, I can usually just record. I didn't record it. So that was a big gut punch. Because then when I went to message the publicist again, he was just like, he didn't really respond. He was like, you didn't get any of it? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, can we reschedule? But I took that L And I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what, next time I'm gonna double check and triple check and make sure this is done. And I ended up getting even more celebs after that.
Yeah.
Just I'm like, I can either take this as a loss and say, dang man, just
Nope.
high cower and just not come back up for air after this whole situation,
I
or I
know.
can just
I
move
know.
on and do something else and reach out to more people and just not make the same mistake. So that's what I did and just kept going, man. But it's a different thing. So after I did the podcast, I kind of stopped doing that for a little while. I started doing podcasting recently. I just put up a new episode this week. But I started doing the books back in February of this year.
Okay.
So I've started doing that, and that's kind of been keeping me busy. So I haven't really had a whole lot of time to do any podcasting, but I'm getting back to it.
Good.
Getting back to it.
Wow. Jeez, it sounds like this year you've been pretty busy.
Oh my God, yeah. Yes, sir.
Wow. Here we go. Oh my gosh. I'm just so impressed. I'm just so impressed.
Listen, it's a lot, my man. Like, I don't want to overwhelm you, but yeah, it's been a challenge, but it's been a challenge that's been worth it. And I feel like anybody that's trying to do anything, even if you don't feel like you could be successful at it, just keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Make it your mission to succeed at it, no matter what.
Yeah.
That's just what I have for people.
100%. I agree on that. Well, tell me, when you did your podcast, that L that you took, don't worry, because that's happened to me.
See,
that's happened to me.
I wasn't alone.
Yo, that's happened to me probably
I knew it
3 or 4 times.
Wow.
Word.
So wait.
I'll record.
How did you bounce back? Did you always use Zoom?
Oh, I always use Zoom. I've always used Zoom. It's just my dumbass, I don't hit the record button. So the first time it happened, I'm not gonna lie, when it happened, I think I didn't do a podcast probably for almost 2 weeks because I was just so mad at myself.
Dude,
it was a good interview, but I didn't quit. I was just mad at myself. It was just because it was a lot of work. I had it, deleted it, and it was gone. So I moved on and move on.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
You just can't dwell on it. You move on. You're like, all right, I'm hitting that damn record button. Even my girlfriend, she's like, hit that record button.
You better, because I really was kicking myself. I really kicked myself. Straight up.
So funny. Let's see here. So you like the gas, the L came through, and then what's your style podcast? I know you talk to like the the everyday, what's up with it, and then you talk to artists as well. Like what's the podcast about mainly?
So the podcast is mainly about, I try to ask people questions that they don't normally get asked during interviews, things that make them kind of like dig deeper. So I may ask a question that says, was there any particular point in your life that made you say, or anything that specifically happened to you that almost made you give up? And then what did you do to get past that? So I try to use that to help people learn from other people's experiences.
Yes.
So I try to dig way beyond just like the surface of how some of those interviews that we listen to go.
That's so cool. We are definitely on the same wavelength. That's what's up. That's what I like to do too. What do you like about podcasting?
So what I like about podcasting, I like being able to hear from other people, hear what they have to say about different things. I love being able to get other people's responses. Just seeing people's reactions sometimes when I've done my research on them and they're like, oh snap, I didn't know that you knew this about me. So that kind of like that makes me feel really good.
That's cool. Yeah. Like you did your research.
You took an interest, correct.
Straight up.
That means a lot to people. And I'm just big at making like that that connection with other people when
Yeah.
it comes to doing my podcast. That's like one of the biggest things that you could ever do for a guest, you know, whenever you have them on your show. And I know that you've done your research too, because you definitely did.
Yo,
You definitely did.
so tell me, Tammy, who are your influencers? Like, who influenced you on podcasting? Like, who like made you want to do it? What made you want to?
Oh man. So as far as who made me, hold on one sec. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hold
take
on
your
one
time.
sec.
Take your time. Take your time. Guys, I'll let you know who my influencers are. My influencers were my influencers were my influencers were Tinfoil Hat. I really like Tinfoil Hat. That was a good show. That's a good show. They influenced me to be a podcaster. Joe Rogan, of course, that shit was fucking dope. Old school Joe Rogan. I mean, that shit was dope. And then yeah, those and Edge, shout out to Edge of Wonder, shout out to Jason Burmas, everybody like that. Those are the people that influenced me to do a podcast. I always want to do a podcast, but these guys are like, they shared their secrets on their podcast. Like, yo, if you want to do a podcast, this is what you got to do. I was like, yeah, I do want to do a podcast. And I took their advice and here I am. So who were your influencers?
So I would say, so let me back up.
Yeah.
So as far as my influences for like podcasting,
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Like,
Or like a
I
host, like
watched some
like,
people.
yeah, like anybody that you know, like it's that asks quite like a host or you know, like Jay Leno that was on the Tonight Show long ago. He was one of my. I loved watching Jay Leno. He had some funny ass shit.
Oh yeah,
yeah, but you know,
yeah, he was dope. David Letterman's dope.
Yeah.
You know, I try to have a sense of humor when I get on my shows because sometimes I've already built that connection with people, but sometimes, you know, if you haven't built a connection with people, it may not always go the way that you want it to go because they may be a little cold to your questions. They may not respond.
Yeah.
But you have to, you know, figure out what's going to interest that person. What's something you can talk about that's going to make them say, okay, I can relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I try to do that
yeah.
too with my interviews. But I would say Oprah is a big influence for me. Just how she did her interviews, like she really dug deep with people.
Where she asked those questions. She'll ask those questions. You know what I mean? That's what's up. I love asking questions. What you're talking about. So
I think she's like one of the biggest influences I've had as far as interviewing.
Make sure you. You interviewed her already?
No. Oprah, not yet.
You got to shoot those emails.
Listen, we'll see what Oprah says. Look, I'm gonna reach out to Oprah.
Please do.
But yeah,
do.
I mean, she's definitely inspiration. Like she came a long way.
Yeah.
So I always seen, you know, how she did her style. Like she really touched on a lot of topics that people weren't talking about. You know, I think she had like people come on from like the Ku Klux Klan.
Yep.
She had different things going on that people weren't doing.
Yo, she had Satanists on her show too.
Oh yeah, she did.
She had some,
I forgot about that.
That was some cool stuff. Yeah, she had a variety.
Yeah. Listen, but that's what you have to do. If you want to bring people in and you want to be interesting, sometimes you do have to talk to people that other people may not understand why you're even talking to those people. But it's because whoever her audience is already, if they're getting exposed to what these people have to say, sometimes it can change your mind about how you view other people. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I find rewarding about doing podcasts, because you don't really know how people are until you're like, who are you besides a character that you might play, or who are you besides an artist? Like, who are you down to your core? You know what I'm saying? So
it gets there, huh?
It
gets to that. That's podcasting gets to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you know what? Sir. Yo, you know what? When I got in the Clubhouse, I was like, man, podcasting and Clubhouse, if they could just join together somehow, like if Zoom, Clubhouse, and podcasting all brought one app together. Oh my gosh.
But look, so you know, on Clubhouse now, they have a program called Creator First. So people are able to have shows on Clubhouse.
Video?
That I don't know how they're doing it. No, not video. No.
They're not doing. Are they not doing video yet?
No.
Good.
No. I don't know how they're gonna do the show, as far as, if the shows are going to be recorded or what they're doing. Because some podcasters are going on there and they're doing interviews live on Clubhouse.
That's my point.
They're recording it.
Yeah, but how? See, that's my point. How are they recording that?
So some people are using God, what is it called? iRig, the iRig 2.
iRig 2.
And then they're using, like, I think, what's it called? I think I don't know. I haven't gotten into it yet, but because somebody interviewed me from Clubhouse, he did it and he somehow recorded it.
That's what's up.
But I think they use like a mixer, like the iRig, and they may have had a mixer as well. I'm not sure exactly.
Wow.
Because when he was talking, it was like he had the phone for Clubhouse, but I don't know if he had a way to kind of he probably had a way to have the audio come out in a way that he could just record it. So that was pretty cool. That's what people are doing now, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's legit right there. That was
insane.
Yeah. Let's see here.
But let me tell you, there's another app. There's another app out there.
What is it?
It's like Clubhouse.
Okay.
But it's called Fanbase. So when you look for it on the App Store,
yes,
it looks like a little lightning bolt.
Okay.
And it's like a mix between Instagram, Clubhouse. There's no video on it. Pretty much between Instagram and Clubhouse, and you can monetize basically instantly. So people are buying hearts. So when they buy hearts, they can send you a heart and it's worth money. So when they send that to you, it goes into your balance that you have on there. Yeah, it's insane, man. Check it out when you get a chance.
I will. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of people are moving away from Clubhouse to that. There's Twitter Spaces. I haven't really gotten into Twitter Spaces like that, but it's a lot out here outside of that. And it's another way to make some connection. So I hope you can get something from that. I think Clubhouse is good. It's cool, but it's kind of, now Android users are coming on Clubhouse. So it's a whole nother world. It's not as crazy as people thought.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they just started that last week. But they have a way that people could still have been getting on it from Android.
Yeah.
Through a different you have to download the app, but it's like a APK or SD. I can't remember. It's one of those, an APK file, and you can just open it and run it on your phone. But now they have the official app, but you have to have an invite to be able to download it. So it's ways around a lot of things. But yeah. But now there are people on Android on Clubhouse.
Yeah. So, dang. Do you think? Does Fanbase? Do you need an invite? Uh oh. Tammy, where you at? Tammy. There she is.
Oh, there you go.
There she is. I know. I was like, oh no. Uh-oh.
Good.
Oh, Clubhouse is getting to us. They're like, stop. They're like, Clubhouse is getting mad. They're like, Clubhouse is like, do not talk about fan base.
Listen. but it's that's why a lot of people are moving away from it, because you have some people on there that, feel like whenever they're raising concerns, especially people of color,
Oh, for sure.
It's like people are getting banned on Clubhouse, just like we were talking about, and there's no explanation as to why.
Yeah.
And they're having, what I mean? Like they may have reached out but they're not getting any type of response. And it's just kind of, it's frustrating people. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, but when you have to move on to another platform, you know what I mean? Because you got a lot of other people out here fighting to have us, join their apps, join their platforms, and their communities. So
take advantage of them. Take advantage.
But when you go into business like that, you have to be ready to respond to people. Like, you can't just, you can, it's your business.
I know.
It's whatever.
I know.
You need to, you don't know who people know. You need to be able to say, okay, we're going to have this team be able to handle customer responses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to stuff like that, because that's crazy.
I know.
That's insane. But they only had a certain amount.
That's what I heard. I know.
Anyway.
I think it's getting out of their hand.
And they were probably getting an influx, of people reaching out.
Yo, I bet.
They could have just, I just feel like they still could have done something, to respond to you. So I said send them another email and see what happens. That's what I say.
Yo, Tammy.
That's what I say.
Tammy, tell me about North Carolina. What I know you do podcasting. I know you got the books. What else? What are some fun, what is a fun thing to do out there? What's one of your fun things you like to do out there?
What's a fun thing to do in North Carolina?
Yeah, that you like to do. Is it like
because of pandemic?
Oh, is it still serious over there? Like still shut down?
Thing is, I'm just extra careful.
Oh, cool.
So I try not to be around a lot. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Right now, as far as North Carolina, there's Carowinds between North and South Carolina. I don't know if they're going to open that back up right away. I don't know if it's open right now, but there's Carowinds. It's a theme park. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, it's a theme park they have out there. I went there like a long time ago as a kid.
Yeah.
I think campsites are open again. So there's camping.
Sweet. You like to camp?
There is, you know what? That's the one thing I haven't done since I've lived here. Is go camping. So hopefully this summer we'll see what happens.
That's what's up.
As far as camping goes, because there's a lot of campsites out here. So we'll see.
Is it campsites or hiking? Is there like a lot of hiking or
yeah. They have a mountain out here. God, I can't think of the name of it. I think it's Crowder's Mountain. So there's mountains out here. There's wineries. Love a good winery. It's a couple wineries out here. I think it's
you're down with wine. You like wine?
I get too drunk off wine, so I try not to drink a whole.
Oh my!
Cracking wine. Sangria. What's the other wine? The other grape that people love so much? It's like a wild grape. I can't think of it right now.
Oh, that's all right.
I can't think of it, but I like wine all right. Yeah.
You know what?
So that's what we have out here. A lot of vineyards. A lot.
I think I like asking this question because A, it lets me know, like, if I go out there, I know it's a couple things to do. And B, it lets me know, like, okay, I know your passions, but it's cool to know, like, what other things you like to do.
Right. Absolutely.
Listeners love that. Hey, this is the last question. I'm going to say thank you so much for coming on the show. I know we rescheduled.
Oh, man, thank you.
I know we rescheduled and you were a champ. You're like, yeah, no problem. Let's reschedule. And I want to say thank you so much for understanding. Just because, music's my first passion. I had an opportunity to go play a show and you're like, yeah, go do it. So thank you so much, Tammy. Everybody go support and follow and subscribe to my new best friend, our new best friend. All right. Go subscribe to Tammy Johnson and all her content, guys. We'll go through it one more time here so we don't forget, and then we'll ask her the finale question because I know you guys like the finale. I gotta bring it up. You know what I mean? I gotta pump you guys up here. You guys are guys, pump, get up. Come on, let's go. Here we go. So Where are we here? Here we go. Guys, this is a great way to go follow and support Tammy. Let me share the screen because I do this live. Boom. Here we go. We start first with the Instagram. Dream Big LL. That's DreamBigLL. Please, guys, thank you so much. And while you're there, hit the link tree. Link tree will come up. Has her ebook consultation. I'm telling you, Tammy, keep me not keep me posted, but remind me. Hopefully, you can remind me. Maybe in a couple months, be like, hey, you want to do an ebook? Are you ready? Just remind me, and I really want to do an ebook with you. I truly do. If you just remind me, right now, it's just busy. But if you tell me like in 3 months, 4 months from now, hey, I'll even remind you. But if I don't remind you yet, let me know. And I'm so into that. I'm so into that with you right now with the ebook. That's legit shit right there, guys. The link tree right there. She's doing it big time over here. I'm so grateful you came on the show and shared with all the audience, to all the listeners, to all the world. Guys, dreambigll.com. What more do you want? Go listen. She's pumped up. Tons of episodes. All right. She says she's so busy she can't even upload any more episodes because she's so busy, but she's gonna do it. Okay. So go check out dreambigll.com. It's legit. She's doing it. She's killing it. Right there. Tammy Johnson, new channel as well. Dream big, live large. You know, I do it big. I ain't mad at you. I got the subscribe. I did it live. What more do you want? What more do you want, listeners? We do it together. Boom. She got a book, How to Start Your Own Podcast. If you're interested, DM, comment. You already know. Follow, subscribe. Tammy, she'll let you know. She'll shoot you the secrets. She might even give you the homie hookup like she did to me. Woo-hoo-hoo! And then right here, we got How to Make Money with Your Music. This is a top seller on the Amazon, guys. So please, please, please help subscribe, follow, support our best friend, Tammy Johnson, aka Dream Big, Live Large podcast. All right, drum roll. DJ, get that track ready. I had to fire my DJ, the last DJ, because he was never on time with the music. I got a new DJ. What's up with it? And he's going to drop the track here soon. Get it ready. I don't want to come over there. All right. All right. Last question. Here we go. Tammy, when you did your ebooks, when you started in February and then you started doing the podcast, I know this ebook started in 2020 or February, right? February, just recently.
February, right.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then the podcast, you've been doing it for a little bit.
Yeah, since last year, May.
Cool.
Last year.
When you took it serious, what would you tell yourself when you first started what you know now?
Oh, what would I tell myself?
Yeah.
God, if I knew what I knew back then, I would tell myself just to still be persistent.
Okay.
Follow up if people don't respond to you.
Yes.
You know, don't just let it sit there. Follow up. Always follow up. Because if you don't hear anything back, they may have been busy. You may not have had the right person. You may need to do some more research to find out who you need to reach out to.
Yep.
That's what I would tell myself. You know, follow up and do some additional research if need be. That's what I would tell myself.
That's what, like, you feel that's been helping you out the most. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like, cause now I'm even inspired to go back to like all the emails I've sent, go back through all of them.
Yeah. And
just reach back out to those people who may not have responded, who may have said, well, this person isn't doing anything right now. Because we're in a pandemic, you know, people are needing publicity.
I know. And it's funny because like it inspired you, kind of like inspired me a little bit. It's like we follow up. So I'm like, I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna follow up. All right. Cause I do follow up. Yep. I do follow up, but like if I don't get like two, I shoot like 3 times. I was like, after the 3rd time, like whatever. But fuck it, keep going. You never know. You never know. All right, guys. Tammy, thank you so much. I wrote it down. Be persistent, listeners. Follow up after you shoot a message. Wait a couple of days, wait a week, whatever you feel comfortable. Be persistent, and then do additional research. Maybe you got the wrong link. Maybe you got the wrong person. Maybe you got to shoot a different email, or keep trying. All right. Thank you guys for all your support. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Tammy came in. Check out her Dream Big, Live Large. I'm going to drop the track here. Thank you guys. Share the subscribe, comment down below if you like the episode. Like, share, follow, subscribe, share the links to all your friends and family, neighbors, cousins, wife, everybody, guys, thank you so much. And then the links here, the PayPal, the Venmo for the donations. Thank you guys so much. What else here? ArielENT.com for the merch. ArielENTPOD for the Instagram. I know. I got it all. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna leave you out, but just be safe. Take care of each other. Take your time, and yeah, just take your time, guys, and love each other and love the animals. Tammy, thank you so much. Thank you.
My pleasure, bro. Thank you.
Here we go. DJ, drop that track. Woo! I'm telling you guys, Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. I don't say that just to say that. ArielENT.com. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, available on all podcast platforms: Google, Apple, Spotify, iHeart. Okay. Thank you guys. I'm on YouTube. Okay. Go subscribe, follow, support my best friend, our best friend, Tammy, guys. Dream big, live large. Let's go. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. I'm out. Woohoo!